the only thing that worries me, and I'd be interested to get your take on this, because obviously you were there during the kayfabe era very much,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
you know, we as young fans growing up, we understood the storylines and who to cheer for and who to root for, primarily through reading the WWF magazine or what we were told via you or Mean Gene Okerlund or Lord Alfred
Hmm.
Hayes. You steered the narrative, and
Yeah.
we trusted and followed you on that. For young audiences now, I mean, we're recording this on the cusp of Unreal beginning on Netflix.
Hmm.
This kind of new, unprecedented behind the scenes view in terms of into the writers' room, seeing everything, how the Royal Rumble is structured, how WrestleMania is built. Really seeing this for what it is, a fictional drama series, which I think for us as adult fans who understand the business is fascinating. But I do wonder for how you maintain that for the next generation of young people, how you keep them excited, because I don't know that I would have been a fan if I had known that it was all a work.
Yeah. If you got to see behind the curtain.
Yeah, because I legitimately thought the Berserker was a Viking, and Papa Shango was legitimately
With
setting people on
voodoo,
fire.
yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, there is that element, but it's like I always liken it to, when you go to a movie, Ben, you know what you're going into. You're not going to go in there and think that Brad Pitt is really an F1 driver, or right, but you suspend your belief there or whatever, and you dive in. And that's what I think the majority of wrestling fans are. They know what it is. It's all a work. I mean, we all know it, but entertain me and I'll go for the ride. And if you know anything about these reality shows, really, there's no such thing. Everything is a work. Those reality shows, there may be some ad-libbing and situational things, but it's all produced.
Yeah.
So I think even with this series, and I have no inside scoop on this. Um, my son is very good at kayfabe, even his dad. So there's, uh, but it's not going to be any different, especially in this situation. It's going to be a controlled environment in a sense, just like the rest of the stuff, the LFG, with the got development, those things, and so and people have become very accepting of this type of entertainment.
Mm.
So it's going to be, well, it is an experiment to see the reaction, and if it let's say that it's a disaster, it doesn't work, which okay,
It won't be, but yeah.
all right, let's just say
Yeah.
that it's too much, and then they start seeing fans in droves going, I don't want to see, oh man, they've ruined this for me. And what happens? I mean, the show goes away, uh, and we just go on.
Yeah.
It isn't the first time. It's not going to bring down the industry, and I'm very curious to what is going to go on with it. And I think it's a really, really interesting concept. But at the same time, I think that they're going to, they've been at this long enough to know, okay, that's too far. We can't do that. We'll kill his character.
Yeah.
We can't get them to, we won't be able to get them to go for the ride. So, yeah, but I'm as curious as you are. And back in that time, you're kidding, you couldn't have done something like this. It's the same as, WrestleMania 9,
Mm.
when they shot all the behind the scenes, the documentaries out.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've seen it. It's a really great documentary. And what they did at the time is they had cameras behind the scenes of shooting all the guys, and they didn't tell them that they were going to do it. The only reason it was kind of acceptable to the guys, because the people that were shooting it, the guys were very comfortable being around. These were people that had been, trusted camera people or crew people but at the same time, you could see them going like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did I miss something? I miss a meeting? Or, like, did they put out something to tell us that you're going to be going around? And so a lot of the guys instantly went into Carney and kayfabe,
Mm.
and then they told them, no, we're going to do this. Well, the proof in this of saying it wasn't the time is that stuff sat on a shelf for years.
Yeah.
because they said we can't put this out there. It'll be too much for people to take in. So it is a sign of the times. It's very acceptable at this point to reveal a lot of that, they feel, and we'll see what happens. But I'm as curious as you are to see how first of all, how they pull it off, how they're going to be able to do it, and the reaction from the audience.